Hey everybody, it's Brooke with The Buttered Home, and happy merry early Christmas. Today we have a decorating tip for you, and we have a kickoff the holiday season Christmas cookie baking tip for you as well. So I have been super busy today. I have been trying to get everything decorated, and here on our property that means tree in the house, trees at Danny's shop, and trees at my shop, because we do a lot of different things throughout the holidays in all three of these places. So it's important that we get in the Christmas spirit and stay in the Christmas spirit no matter where we are. I love a real tree. It's been a real treat this year to get to spend the time with Ginger and Michael and their family up at Neely Farms for their Christmas trees. But here in my shop, I didn't want to put a ton of money into decorations because I do have so much to do here all over our house. So my biggest tip for you today is, if you have your kitchen or if you have multiple rooms that you want to decorate, don't hold back. Do that, and you don't have to spend a ton of money. So you'll notice my beautiful big, and I mean it looks big, right? Because I'm standing right next to it. My beautiful flock tree that I have keepsake ornaments on. It's one of my favorite things ever. I paid 20 bucks for it. Because simply it is one of those inexpensive, like 4.5, 5 foot trees. And all I have done, and I'm gonna do the big reveal here, I have a nice fuzzy blanket, and I have a Rubbermaid tub that I have my ice cream maker in, so it's pretty heavy. So if you have a Rubbermaid tub that stores some heavy items that you don't need this time of year, you can use it as a Christmas tree stand and put a shorter, smaller, inexpensive tree and just wrap it with your own lights. You don't have to do the pre-lit business like I didn't do. And just simply take a real pretty blanket that cost you about 10 bucks and just cover it up. Nobody's gonna know. And then you have a beautiful large tree, and I'm almost 6 feet tall, okay? So this tree is a good head taller than me. As a matter of fact, Big D is almost 6'5", and this tree now stands 6'5", because he can look like he helped me and straighten my star. So that's your how to save money but get in the holiday spirit. If you want to put a tree in every room, I suggest you do that, and I don't think it's ever too early to put up a Christmas tree if you need that kind of joy in your life. I know in 2020, I'm always the person who decorates like the day after Christmas. So yesterday I started, but in 2020, Christmas was so different, and it changed things for us and so many other people that I started decorating when I wanted to. And I think I put my kitchen tree, yeah, I got a kitchen tree. I put my kitchen tree up before Thanksgiving, but I needed it that year. So I guess, you know, you always hear how we should carry Christmas in our hearts all year long. You do what you need to do as far as your Christmas tree. If you want to keep it up, keep it up. I don't believe in luck. I believe that we're all blessed by the very person that we celebrate the birth of, Jesus Christ. That's our biggest blessing. So it doesn't matter about luck, all that good stuff. Put your tree up when you want to put it up, if it helps you celebrate the true meaning of Christmas, and keep it up however long you want to. So those are my tree tips. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have a tree where you want it. And also, if you have a nice closet that has a lot of room in it, you can just take this. It's small enough and light enough, you can take it and just stow it away. So only decorating you have to do is take it out, put it on your box, and cover up the box. Ask me how I know. Okay, so as you know, Monday is December 1st. Every year, this will be the 4th year that we've done this. Yes, the 4th year that we've done this, that we've had our 12 days of Christmas cookies. If you're not on our email list, you want to do that today so that you can get all 12 days. I will drop a link on both videos on Facebook and YouTube to let you know how you can do that. But it's real easy. You can just go to our website at thebutteredhome.com and hit the subscribe link, and that will take you to where our email sign up is so that you can get 12 days, and y'all, it's 85 recipes. 85 cookie recipes over a 12-day period, and it's fantastic. There's something for everybody. There's something new you've never tried before, and maybe a recipe or two that you love that you can't find. We're going to send them to you. So tell all your friends about that. As a matter of fact, the easy way to do that is to share this video. It is thebutteredhome.com, and go to our subscribe page and subscribe to our VIP email list. Now, before we get started doing all this baking, there's one good rule of thumb that you should do every year. And it doesn't matter if you bake at Christmas or if you bake in the summer. Whenever your heaviest baking time is, that all of your baking ingredients, that you check that date, that best by date, like my cocoa, best by January of 2026. So it's still good, but I got to use it all. My baking powder, it's on the bottom, and it says best by August of 2026. This is fairly new. So you want to make sure that you check all of your ingredients. And if you don't use cocoa, baking powder, baking soda, vanilla, your flours, things like that, all that often throughout the year, this is an important tip that you need to implement before your heavy baking time, especially if you're going to be baking all these cookies that we're about to send you. Fresh ingredients make the difference in a failed cookie or a no fail cookie. The fresher, the better. Things like flour, like for me, I don't go through a ton of self-rising or all-purpose flour, so I store that, just like we talked about our cornmeal last time we were with you, in the freezer. Those things are fine. Things like your baking powders and your baking soda, they would do okay in the refrigerator. I've never frozen them before, but they are fine to keep in the refrigerator, and that adds a little life to them too. You just want to make sure that you don't have like any big time humidity going on, or that you put these in containers that they're airtight. So sometimes these little lids are not great for airtight, so that they don't get a ton of moisture in them. But that does kind of lengthen the life of your baking powders and your sodas and things like that. So that's something thinking about. But, you know, these things are just, they're not that expensive, not in my opinion. So if you're going to invest the time and the money into making all these treats at Christmas, make sure your ingredients are fresh and not out of date, because I have a lot of people who ask me why something didn't rise or something didn't do, and that's going to be my first troubleshooting question, is were your ingredients fresh? So from all of us here at the Buttered Home to your home, it's been a wonderful Thanksgiving. We hope that you've had a great one just like we have. Getting all geared up for the most wonderful time of year. Jesus is the reason for this season, and we should have him in our hearts every day. But to think of him as being born as a little child to his mother and his father, and all that that meant in the time that he was born, and knowing why he was born. That gets me every year. It's just as profound and meaningful as Easter, because as a parent myself, You know, that's like your worst nightmares. Think of something happening to your child. So I couldn't imagine how Mary and Joseph must have felt, knowing what was coming for that sweet little baby who was sent to save them, just like he was sent here to save you and me and me. And if you're not sure about that, if you've not really been told the significance of Jesus' birth and his death and what that means to you and all people, and you have questions about that, the most meaningful thing that I can do is to share the gospel with you. So if you have questions, reach out to me, my email, through direct message on my pages, whatever. I would love to share what Jesus has meant to me and my family, so that hopefully he can do and be the same for you. And that is the best gift you'll ever receive this holiday season, is the gift of him in your life. That's probably the best tip I can give you of all. So, cheap trees for your less meaningful trees. Of course, you want to visit our friends at Neely Farms and get your nostalgic, let's go cut it down tree, and support an Alabama farmer or a farmer in the area in which you live. But if you want to put trees in other less significant rooms of your home, this is the way to do it. Just a $15, $20 tree, buy some less than $5 lights and put them on a box, and nobody's going to know. Make sure your ingredients are fresh before you start baking. And if you want to have lots of things to bake, go to thebutteredhome.com. Sign up for our VIP email list and get 12 days of Christmas cookie recipes free, all direct to your inbox. Now, share this video and make sure that you tell a friend about our email list, and let's get the love and joy and Christmas cookie just wonderfulness spread throughout this holiday season. From all of us here at The Buttered Home to your home, we sure love y'all. Bye.